Are you ready for another toilet paper tube tutorial? My name is Julie Dries. I'm the children's librarian at the Harrison Township Public Library, and today we're going to be recycling toilet paper tubes to make egg holders for our Easter eggs. So let me show you all the things that we will need to gather up around the house to do this. Everything that I used today I found around the house. I didn't make any special trips to the store for anything. As you can see over here, we need our Easter eggs, and I did not happen to have Easter egg dye. So I got a little bit creative and dyed a couple of eggs using things that I found around the house. This one here that's a yellow color, I put turmeric into some hot water and put my Easter eggs in there for about a half hour, and they turn out this real pretty yellow color. And this one, it's kind of a pale pink. It's hard to see against the light. But I had some expired raspberry jam in my refrigerator, and so I put that in hot water and let this one sit in there for, again, about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes, and it turned a really pretty pastel pink color. So experiment if you don't have the supplies to dye eggs. There's all kinds of things that you can use around the house. A few years ago, I had really good luck with purple cabbage, which I don't have right now, but if you have some, boil some down. It looks like a reddish purple color in the container, but when you take it out, it turns your eggs a beautiful, beautiful blue. So that one is really pretty. You could try tea, green tea, coffee, anything that you have that you think would have a strong color to dye your Easter eggs. So get some of those ready. And as you can see, I have these sitting in just cross sections of a unfinished toilet paper tube. So without decorating these at all, they're great for egg drying. So I have my eggs drying in there, but now we're going to make these a little fancier so that you can display your eggs and make them all pretty. First thing we need to do is get your toilet paper tubes, and you're going to cut them in half. So gather as many of those as you need to. Some of the other supplies that you will need. Some sort of adhesive. I have both double stick tape and a glue stick here, whatever you happen to have around your house. We have a pair of scissors, some different things to draw and color with. I have some markers, pens. I did a highlighter, colored pencil, whatever you guys can find. You will need paper of some kind. If you have colored paper, great. I am a little bit lacking in my craft supplies here at home right now. So I just used one sheet of computer paper. That's all I used for this project, in addition to my toilet paper tubes. And I colored the paper the color that I needed it to be. So if you need to do that, go for it. The other thing I found helpful was some sort of a straight edge. If you have a ruler handy, a ruler would be very helpful. I couldn't find my ruler, so I ended up using an envelope as a straight edge, junk mail. So worked for me, it might work for you too. Here's how we make our Easter egg holders. You're going to take your toilet paper tube and cut it in half, okay? Squish it down flat, and then you're just going to cut it in half. If you want to measure it, a toilet paper tube is about 4 inches, so you're going to make 2-inch pieces. So you're going to cut these in half, and we're going to work with 1 half at a time, okay? So you've got this. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could just color or paint this if you wanted. I don't have paints at home. Sometimes the color doesn't show up really well on the brown. So I really liked using colored paper on top of these. So my next step is to take some paper, and I'm going to cut a strip that will fit right around my tube here. So I took it and measured. I made a little line here and a little line here for how wide my tube was. And then I took my straight edge, put it down, connected the dots. There we go. See, I made a line there. And I'm just going to cut along that, and that's what I'm going to wrap my toilet paper tube in. Now, you're noticing I am not using colored paper on this one. This particular design, I'm going to keep white. We're going to make 2 of these today, and one is going to be a chick, and one is going to be a bunny. And so my bunny is going to be white. So I've got a strip here that is the same size as my tube. So now we're going to attach our strip of paper to our tube. And what I found worked well at this point was to use double stick tape, which I'm going to use now just because I don't have to wait for it to dry. If you want to use glue, that would work just as fine too. I'm just going to put a couple of pieces on here. Okay, so I've got some tape on there, and I'm going to stick line it up right here and just kind of start wrapping around my tube. There we go. When I get to the point where I've got it completely covered, I'm just going to trim off the extra edge here. Add another piece of tape to seal it down. And then we'll have the base for our bunny. There we go. Okay, so now I have a white tube. I did the same thing ahead of time. I had taken a strip of paper just from my white paper, and I had colored it yellow with a yellow highlighter because I wanted yellow for my chick, and I did the same step there, and so I have a yellow and a white. So we'll do bunny and chick. All right, now we need to start decorating these guys and make them look like the little animals. So let's make some bunny ears. Take a little piece of white paper here, and you can just kind of, I'm going to fold this in half like this. That way when I cut out one bunny ear, I'm cutting out two. But if you can see there, I just kind of drew the shape of a bunny ear, so we're going to cut that out. And then ta-da, now we've got two bunny ears. I'm going to take, I think, my pink marker here and move these out of the way. We'll make that little design in the middle, the little pink bunny ear. You know how they've got the little pink in their ears when you see pictures of them? So we're just going to make a little arc in the middle here. That's pink. There we go. See? And now we're just going to attach it inside of our bunny. Let's see. I guess I'll use my double-sided tape again. Again, glue stick works. Tape. Take these guys, put it in here. There we go. There's one ear. And let's attach the other ear. And then we'll move on to his face. Get him stuck in there nice and good. There we go. We've got some bunny ears. Okay. For his face, we're just going to draw a little face. We're going to freehand it. I got a marker here. So we will make some eyeballs. So let's see. I'll make some round eyes. And we'll make a little bunny nose and a bunny mouth and some bunny whiskers. There we go. There's a little bunny face, and we'll give him a little pink nose too. Okay. So there we go. We have a little bunny face. I think his ears maybe need to go a little bit further apart. There. All right. So there's a bunny. We'll put our bunny right here, and now let's make our little chick. So our chick, we've got yellow here. I took, again, a little scrap of paper that I had colored yellow. If you have yellow paper, go ahead and grab it. I folded it in half, and if you can see on there, I just kind of drew the shape of a wing, and we're going to cut out his wings. So we'll give our chick some little wings, and we'll glue them on there and make him look like a chick. There we go. So now we have two little wings, and we're going to attach these guys on. I'm going to fold my wing just a little bit here to give me something to attach. So I just made a little fold in it. See right there? And I'm going to fold this other little wing at the edge to give me something to attach. That. And let's use our tape again. So we've got this little guy. Let's put a wing right like that. Ta-da! We've got one wing. Let's put the other one on. And I'll try to get them kind of even here. There we go. We've got ourselves a little chick body. Now we need our little chick face. So to make a beak, we need orange paper, or as I have done here, I took a little piece of white paper and I colored it orange. And we're going to, again, fold it in half. And this time, to make our beak, we want to start down here where the fold is. Okay, we're going to make a little triangle to cut out. So I'm going to draw a triangle. Like that. Do you guys see that? And then we'll cut it out and attach it. All right, you see our little beak there? So on one side, we're going to put some tape. Let's see, I need a very small little piece of tape, so I'm going to trim my tape. You don't need anything too big for this little beak because it's very small. All right. There we go. We have a beak and it opens and closes like that. Okay? All right. Now we need some eyeballs. And for this guy, I want his eyes to be white. So I'm just going to take some white paper. Again, we'll fold it in half. So when we cut one eye out, we're actually cutting two out. And we're just going to freehand a little circle here. They don't have to be perfect. We'll just cut little circles for eyeballs. There we go. Two little circles. We will take our Sharpie here and draw some pupils in our eyes. And I think I'm going to use my glue stick here because these are pretty little to use that double stick tape. So I'm going to take my glue stick, get some glue on one side here, and let's glue an eyeball on. There's one eye. And we'll put some glue on the other one. There we go. We've got our little bird here. And our very last step. Now you could leave them like this if you wanted to. So we would have our little bunny and our little bird, and you could leave them like this if you wanted. Or you can do a final step here, which is to make a little handle and make them look like little mini Easter baskets. So I'll show you how to do that. I showed you initially that I had started off with just a regular piece of computer paper. And to make the handles, I used a strip. I just cut a strip out that was, it was 8.5 inches long. So it was just the short length of the paper there. So you can see how long that was. And it's maybe a little, ½ inch wide-ish. I didn't measure it. So I just cut out a strip like that. Here's my yellow one. And so I'm just going to stick it with my double stick tape. I'm going to put it on the inside to make a handle. So I'll put some tape. Again, you can use glue. Okay, so I've got it on each end. And on my chick here, let's put this guy here. Going to attach it here, attach it here. And so now you have a little basket. And we can do the same thing with our white. We'll do it for our bunny too. We'll make a bunny basket. One there. Okay, and we'll take our bunny here, and let's attach that. Ta-da, we have a bunny basket. Press it on there really good. Okay. And now we can put our eggs in our basket. So let's take our yellow one and we'll set them right in there. And then we'll take our pink one. Oops, my pink one's still a little drippy. It's still drying a little bit. Right in there. And ta-da! You have yourself some cute little Easter baskets for your eggs this year. You can also get creative and make any other kinds of designs that you want. You can turn them into little Easter baskets with stickers or whatever else you have to decorate with. They don't have to be animals. You could turn them into dogs or chickens or pigs or anything that you happen to like, or just decorative ones with designs. So I hope you guys had fun and that you can make these. We would love to see pictures of them. If you want to attach pictures of the ones that you've made in our comments, we'd love to see them. So I hope you have a happy Easter. Take care, and we'll see you next time.